Welcome to the video. In this video, today, I sound like I don't know. Yeah, like usually if you live in Japan, if you're a Japanese speaker, and most of the time you're speaking Japanese, and especially where I live, it's not like center of Tokyo. It's people don't speak Japanese here, so then I have to switch like this, right? Like I have been speaking in Japanese for entire time today, and I've watched my homie's MMA. So it's he used to do a kickboxing, but now he moved to MMA, which is like there's cage and you can do a lot of things, Brazilian jiu-jitsu to kickboxing and everything pretty much. He's one of my homie back in high school. He's the passionate guy, and I really loved his passion, character, and personality. And I remember we used to, drink like a fucking morons. But he quit smoking, he quit drinking, and now he owns the Japanese noodle restaurant in our hometown, and he trains 6 days a week. Same as me, I go to the gym 6-7 days a week, and he also trains 6 times a week. But his case, he has to work, from morning to around 8ish, and then he has to go to the training with, in the gym because he's fighting. So like he has to train with a bunch of people and then the coach and everything. And I knew that he was really dedicating his life to become better and become stronger. And then he was telling me that he wants to even become a pro, and he's 30 years old. It's actually really cool to have that level of ambition. Turning 30, a lot of people are just like looking down and like not motivated enough to do anything in life. Stay in the comfort zone, just do nothing. But this guy is, I'm going to be pro. Like people have that ambition or goal when they're 20, but it's like, yeah, I want to be a pro. And then he fought today, and here's some clips that I'm going to show you guys. So this video is not, me trying to inspire you, but I want you to find somebody that inspires you. This is very important. I have a very selective friends, and the reason why is because I don't want to waste my time just like doing nothing and listening to the stupid shit. You have to be very careful choosing your friends and choosing your surroundings, because your environment dictates a lot of aspects in your life. But we don't see each other often that anymore. But we both think about, each other, because we know the fact that we are the passionate ones, that we are the ones that who follow dreams, not the fucking addiction. I think I watched more than 10 fights today, because it was a very short. It was not like, I don't know if it's a full fight or not, but it was like just 3 minutes for 2 rounds. Perhaps like 16 or even 20 shows, 20 fights. And it was amazing, Like they're skinny boys, they're masculine boys from 20 years old to, my friend's 30, so someone in the 30s. They're just like so into it. And I'm pretty sure I can tell, the dedication that they put in the last at least like 6 months or something, that they were just like six days a week, just hitting the gym, fighting, inspiring and stuff like that. And it was like, wow. I was genuinely inspired. They might not be the the people who goes to the YouTube and social media and then trying to inspire people. Maybe they're just have like my friend doesn't do any social media, have families. But on the other hand, like me, go up on the social media and then trying to inspire people, trying to help people. But it's very necessary for everyone to have inspiring people around you, or to put yourself in a situation where you can meet these people. Because I don't usually go and watch these fights, right? But like I actually want to personally do that, and I definitely will start soon. Or kickboxing or something. I really want to start. But my point is, if I don't have those kind of opportunity, or if I don't choose to go to these places, I don't have that category of inspiration. But it was very refreshing, and then I really appreciate the fact that I got this opportunity to be inspired. And I knew that I will be inspired, and I knew that it will lit the fire within me. So that's why I decided to support him, and I decided to go on and watch him. And all by myself, it was just sat there and watching people, the boys fight, and I was like, wow. The message in this video is that it was just me hanging out, and I wanted to talk about on this YouTube, and I just came back. And literally just came back. I took a piss, and then I'm shooting YouTube because I have to hit the gym, and then I have a Zoom session today because today is a Sunday session with my community. You're gonna show up the way that you want to show up in this world. Otherwise, you cannot love yourself. You cannot be confident enough. It's just going to be this false idea of the insecurity and everything. But you deserve to be confident. You deserve to love yourself. You deserve to accept and just be fully aligned within yourself. And it's very important to have inspirations around you. And maybe you don't have people around you. Maybe your friends are not inspirational. Maybe your families are not that inspirational, perhaps, from your perspective. Then you have to find these places and, talk to people. Or, gym tend to have people who's like putting so much effort building the good physique, or fighting gym or other places. Anywhere that you think that you fit, or you're something that you want to learn something new. Some places that you feel like there's a hesitation, but just because you want to challenge yourself, it's good to be in those situations and conditions and places, because it will really push you to the edge to learn and to realize. People don't put themselves in a situation or places where they can get inspired. It's hard for them to be motivated. I talk about the motivation often. The motivation is useless, but it's good to have a motivation. It's actually a plus if you're motivated. Even if you're not motivated, you do the exact same thing. But if you are motivated, that's awesome, right? Like, for example, like after watching these fights and, like getting inspired and, somebody lit the fire within you, you feel motivated. It's better to be that way so it's nice to be motivated. But if you're not constantly getting inspired, it's hard for you to keep that level of motivation anyway. So how I motivate myself, or how I get inspired, is just find those opportunities to really learn and to be inspired. It doesn't matter. I get inspired from a lot of things because I really pay attention and just realize that, well, that's amazing. Even, just simple show on Netflix, I could get inspired. I turn into certain narratives that motivate me, because the more you're inspired and the more you surround yourself with this information, your brain thinks that you're surrounded by it physically because of how you're perceiving the lot of information. And now we have the access to a lot of beautiful things and inspirational things on the YouTube and everything. So make sure that you only consume those contents, but also implement things that you learn. Because if you are knowledgeable and watch a lot of things and watch thousands of hours of YouTube and doing anything, it doesn't change anything, right? So you have to learn something, implement something right away, and just create this circulation of energy and circulation of knowledge to experience. That will help you to stay motivated. So with this said, big shout out to my homie Arshi, and I hope that you also find your inspiration. Maybe I am your inspiration, and if I am, then the way I show up in every single day with especially this challenge of the YouTube, I hope that I encourage you and I motivate you on a daily basis. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Live your life like a movie.